Your neighbor pulls out of his driveway at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. No work. No emergency. No school run. Just quietly leaving with purpose, while every other car on the block is still sitting in the driveway. You wonder where he is going. But the more interesting question is what he did before he left. Because that 2-hour window, that is not wasted. That is where the week gets built. My name is Esteban. And today we are talking about exactly what millionaires do on Sunday morning. Not the Instagram version. The real one. The one that actually built the wealth. Habit 1. They open their finances. Not to stress. To review, Thomas Stanley spent decades studying actual millionaires and found that wealthy people spend significantly more time reviewing their finances than the average American. The Sunday Money Review takes 20 minutes. Bank accounts, credit cards, investments, last week's spending. That is it. Most Americans only look at their finances when something goes wrong. A declined card, an overdraft, a surprise bill. The wealthy look when nothing is wrong, which means they catch small problems before they become big ones. Awareness is the foundation of every good financial decision. Sunday morning is when they build it. Habit 2. They check their net worth. 5 minutes. Changes everything. Net worth is the only number that tells the truth about your financial life. Not your salary. Not your job title. Just assets minus liabilities. According to Ramsey Solutions, the majority of millionaires track their net worth consistently. Most Americans have never calculated theirs even once. When you watch your net worth grow, you make decisions that protect it. When it shrinks, you immediately want to know why. 5 minutes. Every Sunday. That is the habit. Habit 3. They review investments without reacting. Vanguard research found that investors who check frequently and trade emotionally consistently underperform investors who check occasionally and do almost nothing. The Sunday Investment Review is not about making moves. It is about staying calm and informed, knowing what you own, and doing nothing unless something fundamental has changed. Most people either obsess daily or ignore completely for months. Both are expensive. The wealthy do neither. Habit 4. They plan the week financially. Before Sunday ends, the wealthy have a rough financial map of the week coming. Bills due. Income arriving. Large expenses expected. This eliminates the single most expensive behavior in personal finance. Impulse spending driven by unpreparedness. When you know on Sunday that a big bill is due Thursday, you do not spend carelessly on Tuesday. 5 minutes of planning removes most of the surprises that derail budgets every single week. Habit 5. They protect their learning. Every millionaire in Stanley's research was a consistent reader. Sunday morning is when they read business, investing, history, psychology, content that compounds over time the same way money does. 20 minutes with a book that teaches you something real is 20 minutes more than most people invest in themselves all week. The real secret? None of these habits are complicated. None require a finance degree. None take more than 2 hours combined. The difference is not what you do. It is that you do anything at all. Most people spend Sunday morning recovering from the week behind them. The wealthy spend it building the week ahead. That 2-hour gap repeated for 10 years is not a small thing. It is the discipline that compounds quietly into a completely different financial life. Start with one thing this Sunday. Open your bank account. Look at the actual number. That is it. Because the first step to building wealth is simply deciding to look at it clearly. My name is Esteban, and this is exactly the kind of habit I break down every single week. If this gave you something, subscribe.